Just a quick YouTube tutorial on how to install the Command & Conquer Generals Zero Hours Enhanced mod on the Ultimate Collection on Origin. First thing you need to do, open your Origin, buy the game, and just click your Generals, download and install the game. If you've already got this installed, just to save any issues, basically I'd just uninstall it, restart your computer and then start again. Once the game is downloaded and you've played it, just to make sure that the game is actually updated to 1.04, just close your Origin down and then basically we'll go through the installation guide. Now we're going to need the mod and a few items to get it working. Click Chrome or whatever you use, and I've linked the mod and everything else you need in the description below. So the first thing we're going to download is the mod. Bring you to this page, scroll down and press the download now button. Download now, and then it'll start downloading the mod. The next thing you'll need is the patch. Make sure you don't forget this. This is what I forgot and it caused me hours and hours of headaches. Same again, click the link and download to your computer. So that's a mod and it's fixed. The next item we need is the Command & Conquer Ultimate Collections launchers. Same again, link below. Press the download button and there we go. Basically, once all them items have downloaded, we move on to the next bit of getting everything installed and working. So once all the items have downloaded, go to your download folder location. You should be left with 3 packages: the launcher, mod and the modders patch. Basically what you need to do is just extract these, let them extract, obviously just using whatever program you're using. I'm using Renoir here. Extracted, just move these into a separate folder so they're out of the way. And the first thing we need to load is the C&C Tuck launchers. Double click and double click that, run, next, next. If you've got other Command & Conquer in games installed through Origin and the Ultimate Collection launchers, untick these boxes if you don't want any settings changing on them. But for the mod, just leave the Generals and Zero Hour ticked, press install, and that's completed. The next thing we need to do is install the mod. So you click on ENH Beta 091, ENH Beta Installer.exe, run. Let this load. Next, next. I agree. Next. Now this is important because if you've got a DVD version of the game, the Command & Conquer will install under EA Games / Command & Conquer Generals Zero Hour. Because it's on Origin, it's actually installed under a different area. So what you need to do is you need to find your Origin Games file. It's generally the folder next to your Origin folder in the Origin installation location. So what you need to do is search for your Origin Games file. Generally it's in your program files, x86, Origin Games, Command & Conquer Generals Zero Hour. Now this is where you need to be careful. You don't install it in the first instance of Command & Conquer Generals Zero Hour. You install it in the Command & Conquer Generals Zero Hour folder inside that folder. Then you just press OK. So it should generally look something like this. Either that be C or D, Program Files, Origin Games, Command & Conquer Generals Zero Hour / Command & Conquer Generals Zero Hour. Press Next and press Start. Now this does take a bit of time. Sometimes it looks like it's crashed, but it hasn't. Just leave it running. I mean, I'm running an i7 477K with 16 gig of RAM here, and it generally takes a bit of time for me anyway. So yeah, just wait. And we're back. Once that's installed, like I said, it does take a couple of minutes. Just leave it running. Press the exit button. The next thing you need to do is install the ENH fonts. Just double click, run, yes. Okay, now that's the mod installed. The next thing we need to do is patch the mod. So get the patch folder, copy this entire contents, and now basically we need to paste this inside the 0 hour install folder, basically where we've just put the mod. So on mine it's D, program files x86, origin games, Command & Conquer Generals Zero Hour, Command & Conquer Generals Zero Hour, paste, copy and replace all contents, and that's it. Basically that's your mod, and the mod is patch installed. To run the mod, don't use the icon that's on your desktop. Basically if you run the generals.exe, that will just run the standard 0 hour. What you need to do is, if you go further down and look for the launcher.exe, best thing to do, right click, send to desktop, and now that should have given us a folder on the desktop. Before you run the game, start the launcher, settings first. If you press the start button first, the game and mod won't work. So settings, pick the font that you need, toggle any graphic enhancements you want on, and the user interface HD or SD, press save, and basically if you've done everything correct, press the start button, Origin should reload, and then the game should reload, as long as everything's worked. If you're having any issues, just comment below and I'll try and help you as much as I can. But that's pretty much it. Some very good changes to the game. It's a lot harder than what it used to be, but LAN works. It's some good fun. Well, it's doing now until EA makes Command & Conquer Generals 2. But if it's anything like Half-Life 3, then we're pretty much screwed. But yeah, thanks for watching and enjoy.